8-0 in the season opener. From your standpoint, obviously giving up no goals has got to be the biggest stat, but you gave up no shots on goal. What was the key to the defensive success tonight?
It was definitely communication, and as a team just sticking together and playing through 90 minutes, not just one half, but kind of finishing out the game through the end instead of letting down, and staying together as a whole and connecting throughout the entire game is definitely what kept us from no shots on goal.
How much of your role this year is defending and keeping the ball out, and how much is the communicating with all the young defenders playing around you?
Communicating is definitely the biggest part, and especially the center back, since the game's in front of you, and with young players by you, of course they know the game, but to keep everyone playing together is definitely a very important thing, and that proves right there with 0 shots on goal and keeping the ball out of our half most of the game.
What was your defensive approach coming in? Were you worried about particular players in their offense, or was this a game where you simply said, let's iron out what we do and let the game come to you?
It's usually iron out what we do because, of course, we have our own tactics, and if we play our game, we feel confident enough that we'll be able to play well enough in order to keep them out. It's not necessarily focusing on the other team, it's focusing on what we need to do.
All right, we talked about communicating with those young players. You're the veteran back there who held it all together. What were your thoughts? How'd you think the freshman defenders did around you?
They did awesome. I mean, they've come in, even our first game, and you know, they come in with force and power, and they're tough, and they also communicate. It's not just me out there, we work together, and you know, they build me up as much as I help build them up, and of course it's always just a team effort.
Playing in front of two new goalies tonight. Obviously they didn't have a shot on goal, but they had to play back there behind you. What could you take in terms of evaluating their performance?
Of course, I'm the main communicator, center defender, but they can see more of the field with us 4 in the defense, and they talk even more than I do and keep us in shape and keep us compact, so of course they're a huge part in our win as well.
Can you even assess how they did until you get to see video, or is that...
Exactly, no. I mean, if there's no shots on goal, how can you assess the goalie's position? But no, of course their communication and their confidence in the back and keeping us together and focused the whole game was key.
All right, so no goals given up, no shots on goal. What can you do better for Sunday?
I mean, of course, there's always things to work on. You know, the game's not perfect after 90 minutes, and once you assess film, you can see things that you can fix and play better, and it's just keeping confidence and keeping the toughness and keeping our energy up all 90 minutes for the next game is definitely key.